All right, y'all, let's get it. Ooh, it's been a long day. A long day. But I felt the need to make sure I make these videos and stay consistent. So, hello, everybody. It's the end of my day. I just finished my 9 to 5. I had to grab some additional braided, quarter-inch line for customers' water line that I have to take care of, along with the ice maker optics. Whew, got a full day, full 3 days, so I'm trying to get ahead as much as I can right now, hopefully. Y'all bear with me while I back up in Home Depot parking lot. You know how your cousins are. Other than that, my day's been quite interesting. Just really streamlining the process. What I want to talk about tonight is that everybody definitely don't need to be an entrepreneur, because everybody definitely is not a boss. They don't have the balls, you know. Not to offend my brothers, I love y'all to death, but when it comes to business, sometimes you got to be ruthless. Ruthless in the sense that you got to be able to make the tough decisions. You have to decide what customers you want to deal with, what customers you don't. Believe me, you do not have to take care of every customer. Some customers belong to people who are on that same level in that thought process. They don't appreciate what you bring to the table. They're not willing to pay for the service. Then keep it moving. So, I have a couple of cash customers. I make it very clear that there is a service fee. And a portion of it, depending on your senior, your situation, will be credited to the repair if you decide to have the repair. Well, you always got people that want to act like they don't understand. Now, they all up for you coming out at Sunday to check it out and things like that, and, doing a great service to take care of them. So, I read that type of customer before I even do the job. And I decide then whether I want to be bothered or not, because I could be actually spending my time with clients who appreciate my work ethic, what I'm bringing to the table, the fact that I invest in my staff and myself so that we can provide 5-star service. I'm not saying that everybody doesn't deserve 5-star service, because they do. But not everybody can afford it. I mean, it is what it is. And I do have a nonprofit portion of my company. That portion of my company, we use appliances, repair them, and donate them to shelters and places that can use appliances. That's my give back. So, but once again, that goes back to people who don't understand business. They think you ruthless just because you have levels. There's levels to this, So, I make no apologies. Even in dealing with business with employees, subcontractors, whatever. It's your name on the line. If they come half-assed, they show up late, you're not learning on my dime. That's not how the game go. Even my mentees that work with me, I pay them because I am hard. I am pushing them hard, and I'm not going to accept less. Don't ride with Miss Ward if you can't hang. You got to have some balls of steel, because I'm not your mama. I'm not your girlfriend. I don't sleep with you every night and believe those lies. I'm here to make sure that you understand that this is not a game. You can get in this business and lose everything you have if you don't manage your money, if you don't have quality control in place, and control the comebacks and the recalls and things of that nature. So the smart people follow Mr. Sneed's blueprint. He told you how to get experience. How you get experience? You work with the warranty companies. You can't afford to buy the parts and turn around the jobs quickly. You have them buy it. But all the while, you should be honing your skill set. That's all you got to do is hone your skill set. But all this show me, teach me, This is why I don't do anything for free. My time. If I had the time, I would give it to myself and my better half. So I just really want people to understand what they're getting into, because I think that a lot of people come in here dead ass broke, and even if you got a budget on a shoestring budget, you better learn how to manage that. The way you live, what's going on with you is going to come into your business. It's going to bleed. So whatever discipline you need to get it. You know, I have customers, and my staff can attest to that, who they don't want anybody touching that stuff but us. But that's something that was earned, you know, that kind of relationship. So, I don't know. I just was thinking about that because I didn't feel like going by Home Depot. I'm tired as I can be. But you know what? It is now 7:25. I'm going to go home, make sure that everything is prepped for tomorrow, get all my administrative stuff out today, get all my invoices, estimates, and work orders together, so that when I knock these jobs out, I'm just bang, 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 precise. Because as always, even though I'm booked solid, there's more money that's coming through the door, and I need to make sure I have windows and that I have processes in place to take advantage of that. So, I don't know about y'all, but y'all better get out here and get it. And if you don't know how to get out and get it, you better get under somebody, show some respect, and be prepared to get your feelings hurt. Because I'm sorry, you want to get the rush course doesn't come easy. It's something you got to work at. And you got to understand behaviors and people, and you have to be above reproach. The only way you can do that is, as I've always said, you got to discipline yourself. Like right now, I'm looking for my barber in the daytime with a flashlight. I'm like, what's up? When y'all open it? What do I need to do? Come through the back door? I mean, come on. I know I'm happy. I'm happy I'm nappy, but I got to get rid of this Kunta Kinte right here. I need to handle this, because at the end of the day, it's all part of image. But with that said, I'm pulling up to my house. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm going to be signing off. Spend some time with my mother. Let her know I love her, because she matters. And I just love how they leave the garbage up front for Miss Ward to take it in. I haven't been working all day, so guess what? We all have the same stuff. But I wouldn't trade them for nothing in the world. So anyway, people, number one, what I want you to think about is the level of commitment. There's nothing wrong with getting your feet wet and learning so that you can get out here and win, because you talk to any business owner, they done been through damn near bankruptcy, trying to achieve, because they run so hard, they don't have everything in place. That's why you got to stick and move and adjust where you can. The other thing is that you got to realize you got to adjust. Like Sneed helped me out this weekend in reference to some of the service manuals. Now I make sure that all my guys go out. I don't want them on their own downloading, uploading. I'll make sure the service manual is in the email. They got everything they need. And I'm so anal. I take everything that was of importance, like the troubleshooting that actually comes in the service manual, whatever that issue is, I make sure those are on the top pages so they get to that first. Disassembly and everything. Because at the end of the day, do not think that just because your guys are seasoned that they know everything. We all still learning. Sorry about the wiper blade noise. It's not so sunny in Florida. Also, that's another thing. I'm going to be out on the road, so I got to check the forecast. I have to prepare, and a lot of people don't do it. The only reason I'm saying this is because I'm disciplining myself. I'm used to pointing and it's done. I'm not accustomed to having to actually go do it. And that's not being arrogant. It's just that I've managed people for so many years that my staff at work and here, I know where their touch points are, I know where their sensitive spots, and I know how to maneuver them to get like the team result. But when it's just you, then you really got to work on your stuff. Like me personally, I'm big on my meditation in the morning, my little undercover workout at like 5 something in the morning. People are like, what are you doing? I'm doing this because this is how you stay on top of your game. One thing people should understand, in order to be complete, you need to make sure you're taking care of your physical, your mental, your spiritual, whatever that is for you, and your emotional states. You take care of that, you good. So that means you need to always be pushing your brain and your intellect. You should always be reading and absorbing and learning new things. Like I was talking to Mr. Sneed today, actually texted him about something I'm interested in. He said he hadn't heard about it. So I sent it to him because, entrepreneurs share. They share knowledge, they share tricks and tips. And that's because we know it's enough out here for all of us. We all have our areas of execution and expertise. I'm gathering as much as I can and developing as many relationships as I can because the ultimate goal is to shift myself into another level, into another specialty, and to continue to shift and shift and shift and elevate. And we have to learn how to do that. But if you get out here and you just fumbling like this is a job, guys, this is your business. If it's your business, act like it. If you can only do 1 or 2 calls a day, you do those calls well and you build your confidence. That is the name of the game. I overextend myself all the time because I'm the kind of person that I have to expand. My personality is if I'm not pushed and expanded, I'm bored and I'll half-ass it. And I'm going to half-ass it because I'm like, okay, I'm smart. I can get that. I'll get that later. It'll take me 2 minutes and then I'll do something and make a mistake. So I'm constantly honing my own skill set, my own time management, my own discipline, and things of that nature. Like prime example, and I know this doesn't make sense, but I go to work. When I'm at work during the 4 days, my guys are like greedy as hell. So I cook like these awesome, steak and salmon and stuff like that. And when I go to work, I always take more than one meal because, as always, they gone bad. Well, between me and you, I enjoy the fact that they love my cooking, but I would never tell them that. At the same time, I always think advance, okay, let me get something so then this guy, so he can have something. This guy, he likes this. Now, people say, that's too much. People always say I baby my staff and I'm hard on them. But at the end of the day, that's my relationship with them. But in my mind, that is my natural, that's how I'm built. Okay, I might act selfish and look selfish, but I do look out, when it matters. So at the end of the day, I'm saying that all to say, whatever makes you great, you need to do that. And you need to understand whatever it is not allowing you to be great, looking in the mirror at yourself first, you need to eliminate it. It's really not that hard because when you start getting out here and start winning and getting rewards here and there, mentally, spiritually, and otherwise, the sky's the limit, because then you'll realize that all this time you have been shrouded, like your eyes have been closed. And you got to understand, you can't have those conversations, those enlightened conversations with people who have not realized their own potential yet. So you need to elevate your game, elevate your crew, and elevate who you talk to. If you don't have access to a mentor or can't afford one, you get your butt on YouTube and find some people you want to pattern yourself behind. And apply a little bit at a time. YouTube is free. Come on, people. Google is too. At the end of the day, you are short selling yourself when you don't get out here and think outside the box. You'll notice the farther away you get from the haters and the naysayers, the brighter your gifts get, the brighter your vision gets. There's a reason. Because these people and these situations and these jobs have been dimming your light. They want you to fit into a pigeonhole where they can use and extract all your abilities, and you end up with nothing. You're just a shell. And when they're done with you, they're on to the next one. Because as I know, no matter where it is, a job is just over broke. It's up to you to take the assets from the job and invest in yourself. All right, I'm getting off my soapbox. And as always, be the best you can be. Be blessed.